Hey guys, Funky Fan Theories here, bringing you another fan theory. This one is a Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul fan theory, and of course this one is another one from Reddit. This is by a Redditor called Retlaw32, and this is a theory that basically explains Nacho's fate in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. So basically he says, in summary, Nacho is the guy from Breaking Bad, Mike's trusty henchman, his go-to guy, who eventually died. Now, in Breaking Bad season 4, I do believe, we got this scene with Mike and Jessie.
You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. You are not the guy.
Now, in the scene, as you just saw, Mike talks about this guy. He tells Jessie that he is not the guy and that he had a guy, but now he doesn't. Now, we've never actually got, before this, we've never got a henchman that Mike had. Now, this could be Victor that he's referring to. However, I don't think it is. To me, I think that the guy that Mike is talking to, his go-to guy, we never saw that relationship between him and Victor. It never kind of... we never saw anything that, you know, that he was his go-to guy. So basically, he basically goes on to explain that Mike sees a way to get at Nacho after obviously meeting Gus Fring at the end of the season 2 finale, as we see obviously the note that Mike gets. It's obviously from Gus Fring, and of course the titles apparently spell out Fring's back. So basically, Mike will use Nacho as his go-to guy, as his guy, so to speak, that he basically will use to kind of get the job done, so to speak. And this is why he's explained to Jessie in Breaking Bad that he is not the guy, that he is not the guy, as in he is not his go-to guy, his henchman, his kind of second in command, so to speak. So, again, how likely do I think this theory is true? I think it's quite likely, actually. However, I don't know if the show writers did plan this ahead, because of course this was a part of Breaking Bad and not a part of Better Call Saul itself. So they would have had to actually plan this quite far ahead, which personally I don't believe the writers would have done. This also kind of confirms Nacho's fate, because we know that he had a guy and now he doesn't. So we do know that Nacho is either going to die or is going to be locked up. But in Gus Fring's kind of MO, he doesn't really like witnesses. So I feel like the possibility is that more than Nacho does actually die. However, he still could be locked up. But we know that he's got one or two fates. He definitely is either locked up or dead. So that's kind of the theory, guys. It's not really got much evidence to it. It literally is just a hunch, I guess, the guy's got. I've kind of added a little bit to it because he didn't really explain it so well. But again, full credit goes to this Redditor, which is Retlaw32. I'll leave a link to the Reddit post in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.